Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Nico here, and in today's video I'm gonna go ahead and give you a kind of 1-year review of my Ninja 650. So a lot of you guys tend to have or seem to have liked my previous video when I did like my kind of 1-month review of my Ninja 650, and we're coming up on a year here in a couple weeks, so I thought I'd go ahead and give you guys a little bit of an update. She is dirty as hell right now. It's been kind of iffy, raining and stuff, so I'm going to try and ride while it's, currently not raining. Roads are still a little wet, but, better than actually raining. So, cold start here. Yup. I'm going to go ahead and head somewhere a little bit more scenic. I'm going to park up the bike and I'll go ahead and talk to you guys. Buddy, so for the past year, obviously not including the winter time. Let me go around this car here. Excuse me. But obviously not including the winter time, I have pretty much rode this bike as a daily commuter, for pleasure, etc. whenever the weather permits. This will all kind of fall back to my video I posted before about, is the Ninja 650 the best beginner bike? Or, top end beginner bike, if you will. And to be honest, I still think that answer is yes. Now, I don't think somebody who has literally never rode a bike at all should start on this. What I mean by a high-tier beginner bike is somebody who has at least some sort of experience with riding a motorcycle. Dirt bike, Grom, Navi, some sort of two-wheel machine. That's basically what I get at when I say like high-end or high-tier beginner bike. With beginner bikes, in a general sense, you're always gonna outgrow it. I guess to go ahead and put it in another light, I'm pretty much outgrown of this thing. Now, don't get me wrong, this thing is still extremely fun to ride. Don't get me wrong on that. And this still has plenty enough power to get you into some trouble. I'm actually gonna park up to finish what I was saying because it is starting to rain and it's getting dark out, so I'm gonna get underneath some cover here. So back to what I was saying, I am a heavier offset, guys. If you guys have seen me before, I am about 6'1". I weigh about 280-ish pounds, give or take. And so I'm a pretty big fella. Might need some Ozempic, but chill out on me. It's kind of more of a reason why I decided to get this as like my first real bike. If you guys follow the channel, I had a Navi. That was my first ever bike, which it's more or less a scooter, but you get the point. But this is like my first real bike, and I will say within the first couple months I've pretty much gotten down pat. Now, I'm not saying I'm no expert on riding. I'm definitely not. It's just I have definitely gained a lot more experience riding this bike, and I am at the point now where I feel a lot more comfortable moving up to the next class. The only downside this bike has compared to some other models in its similar class, so I'll start off with maybe like an R7 or the CBR 650, is that it does lack a lot of power compared to those bikes. In my opinion, Kawasaki Ninja 650 is the lowest power making, and I'm not saying that just as far as feeling or anything like that. Is literally numbers, that is fact. I believe the Ninja 650, could be wrong. I'll put a screenshot, on the actual number, but I'm pretty sure this makes about 65-ish horsepower and around the same torque from the factory. A more Mafia tune on here. I do have a full Akrapovic titanium exhaust, which I honestly think I overspent way too much on. It's down there. For a bike like this, if I could do it all over again, I probably would just get the eBay special exhaust. I will say spending $1,500 on a Akrapovic exhaust for a not even a super sport bike is iffy. It sounds amazing, but money could be spent elsewhere. Now, besides that, I really don't have any other modifications done. I did have some like aftermarket mirrors that I cannot see anything out of, so I took those off, put my stock ones back on. But other than that, it is completely, as is from factory, besides the tune and the exhaust. And an upgraded air filter. Sorry, I forgot that. Now, this bike is very good for low-end torque and low-end power. So from 0 up to 60, this thing dusts a lot of bikes. It does. But after that 60 mark, it falls on its face. Again, perfectly good for beginners or, mid, beginners, if you will. But over time, you most likely will outgrow it. Don't get me wrong, this does not mean I'm about to go ahead and jump on a 1000. I don't even think I'll ever want a 1000 in my life. But I have been looking at some 600 class CC sport bikes. That's where I want you guys in the comments, maybe who already have a 600 class CC sport bike or have some experience. You know, give us recommendations down below. I'm stuck between either a ZX6R, which everyone and their mother has, so that's kind of my one con about it, or even a Yamaha R9, which, you know, Yamaha R9s, they're, even though it's an R9 or 900cc, it is in the 600 class of sport bikes. And not a lot of people in my area have that. I think the only person in my area that did have one was Jake, or Matthew Woods, as some of you might know him. He had an R9. It was a red and white one, but it turns out he didn't like it. But, you know, to each of their own. I guess my final thoughts or my overall review is that it is a great bike for what it is. But if I could do it all over again, I probably would end up going and getting either an R7 or a CBR 500. Yes, though, because I am running low. While we're filling up fuel, another thing I could also speak about is the gas mileage. Now, I will say, I do tend to hammer it a lot, and I am a bigger guy. It does, for, let's say, the average person, get really good gas mileage, but it has a really, really small fuel tank. To be exact, it's like a little under 2 gallons. It does get about 70 to 100 miles a gallon if you're riding it like a grandma, but again, most people are not going to be riding a bike like this like a grandma. So everybody, that's going to be my final thoughts. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Again, this is just my opinion. Everyone's open to their own. But I will say sometime here soon, I will probably be upgrading. But in the meantime, we're going to be doing the 650 for what it is.